Well, I'm getting home this morning and I'm noticing something a little bit unusual. You can't see it yet. Let me pull through the gate and I'll show you. It's kind of cute actually. I don't know what they're doing though. And I'm not talking about our sweet big bird, but look over here. There's Millie and Fiona and they're down here playing across. They're running and playing down here in the pasture. And I don't know why. I don't know what they're doing. They normally play. Seeing them play is not unusual. But seeing them so far from home is. What are y'all doing over here? What are you guys doing? Okay. Okay, I guess they're just having a fun day. They're like, thank God it stopped raining. Now we can get out and play. And that might be what they're doing. Seriously. Oh, Lordy. Look at all this motley crew. Focusing on the other side of the pasture, look at all these guys. I'm being stared down. Looks like everyone's enjoying a day without rain. Now, it's still overcast, and we may get some more rain, but I don't think we will. And if we do, it'll be just little sporadic things. No more storms. Hey, Dinkers! You not gonna say hi this morning? Dinky, you know I'm talking to you. He ain't talking back. He is not talking back. Girls, we're home. Hi, sweet Millie. Were you playing down by the road, sweetie? I saw you. Here's Trixie. Oh, no, and Stella. Sometimes Stella can be mean. Let me help you, Stella. Come on, sweetie. I got you. Easy, sweetie. Hi, everybody. Stella, be sweet to her. She just wants to come to say hi. Oh. Sometimes Stella can be mean to Millie. Hey, Fiona. Hi, Stella, be sweet. She just come to say hi. Hey, Fiona. Millie and Fiona were doing so good until Stella gets here. Well, I'm seeing kitty cats. I got some good news. We do have a sweet lady who wants that one right there, and she's coming for her on next Thursday. That will be a week from today. No, that's him. That's Daniel. Now, we don't know who else she's going to take with her, but she wants to take two so that he has a friend. And as of right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5 over here. All right, there's all 5. And there's our Barnadette. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Barnadette. So today, my cleanup efforts will turn to the pastures. Guys, yesterday I worked hard and got the yard all done up. I got it all mowed, mulched up a lot of stuff with my mower. But we have a guy coming over today who's going to run us some power. During the storms, do y'all hear Terrence? Do you not hear Terrence? Hold on a minute. We're not going to have that. We have a guy coming today who's going to run us a power line from our box down the hill. He's going to put a junction box, which is a splitter, somewhere over here, and run power out to our well house, to our pond, I'll tell you why later, and out to our barn. Now, we're using an individual we met on Marketplace, and we're going to hope this works out good for us. He has experience in electricity. He's done a lot of electrician work. He says he knows what he's doing. What in the world? I'm so sorry. Hold your ears. Terrence, you need to shut your little pie hole! Our poor neighbors who have to deal with Terrence all darn day. Let's see if that will work. Let's continue on our way. And so I will tell you one thing that I like about this guy. We're saving some money. One thing I don't like about this guy is he asked to use my farm truck because he only has a car. And there are some things that he needs. Okay. Have we not learned our lesson from yesterday that we do not roost on Daddy's tractor. I don't mind you coming to the barn, you know, eat a couple of insects here and there, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. But if you start getting on my tractor and it becomes a habit, we're gonna have an issue. We're going to have ourselves an issue, okay? So no, I do not know much about electricity, so there's no way I could ever do that. But I will say this, the days of running multiple extension cords, yes, very longhorn Ostrich. Don't get me wrong. It is very longhorn Ostrich, okay? But at the same time, guys, we keep, every time that we have a rain, we lose our power out there. And it's hard for Jamie to keep her fans going and everything else that she needs power for with 5 extension cords. While I'm here, I will show you what I'm going to do today. All of those limbs there, those are big limbs. And they have to be cut into smaller pieces with the chainsaw. So I'll be taking my chainsaw out over there and getting those cut up. You need to hush it up while I'm working. I'm walking out to feed Carl, and I want to tell you why. So that's the electrician's car, and that's why he asked to borrow my farm truck. So one thing about, yeah, we'll talk more about that. Let's just hope the guy does a good job with our electricity work, saves us a chunk of money, because I'll tell you right now, the electrician company who we paid to come out and do our greenhouse and a few other things charged us a chunk of change. Guys, I want to talk about Carl because he's come up to eat, and I'm so glad that he did. Carl has a secret. Yes, Carl has been keeping a little bit of a secret, and I'm so proud of him for being such a good, I'm just going to say it, Carl is Father of the Year. Guys, Carl is Father of the Year. Now, as of right now, there's no new babies. If that's where you think I'm going, then I'm not. But I do need to let you all know that Carl is sitting on eggs. Let me pause this for a minute and fill up his food bowl. All right, so we noticed that Carl was not coming up in the afternoons. And then during those rains we've had the last 3 days, it's not surprising because sometimes birds will lay down and not move a whole lot. But, you know, they use their plumage to keep themselves dry. But we saw Tina and Debbie up moving around, but we could not find Carl. I'm going to give Carl a chance to eat before I drive down and show you the nest. If I drive over there right now, he's going to leave his food and run back to him. But Carl and the ladies are taking turns sitting on those babies, those eggs. And Jamie wants me to end it. But I have a hard time. We'll talk more about that. We're gonna have a lot of discussions about that. You love to be nice and cool in front of the fan, ladies. Such good girls. You wanna come in for a little bit? Mom might let you come in. Let's find out. Jamie might be on work calls, I don't know. Well, hello, Christmas. You abandoned us yesterday. Did not go to the, yeah, she did not go with us to the JL motel. She left me with Trixie and Stella. Hope you're happy, Christmas. We missed you. Oh, did I forget somebody? Did I forget somebody? Sorry, sweetie. In case you're wondering why Carl come up to eat, so what happens is the birds will rotate turns. So Carl will sit on the eggs for most of the day and night, but every once in a while he does have to get up and come eat. So when he does that, the females will take over. Now, when it gets getting closer to time, he will not leave, and that's why we were so scared a couple of years ago when he had babies, because he would not leave. He would not leave those eggs for anything. And we began to go out and we worried about him because I thought, how long can a big bird go without eating or drinking? But, all right, I'm going to empty off these limbs into a burn pile, and then we're going to take a drive out and see the nest. So I was telling you guys that we have power being run, and I mentioned that we're going to run a power line to the pond. And you're probably saying, why? Why would you be running power to your pond? Does anybody want to guess before I actually tell you? Is there anybody who would like to guess? Oh, this is heavy. Is there anybody who would like to guess before I actually tell you? We need to aerate this pond, guys. Now, if you remember at the sanctuary pond, what we did was bought us a windmill off of Amazon, and that windmill had an aerator on it. It come down from the actual windmill. There was a hose that come off of it and went into the pond, and that served us pretty well over there. But there were days when it wasn't very windy, and that windmill would not put out any air whatsoever. So we've been advised that there's a better way, but we have to run power over here, and then you can buy an electric aerator. And we're going to probably have two of them dropped in our pond, one over on this end, one on the other end. And so we're looking into that right now. But before we can do that, we have to have power over here. So that will keep our pond cleaner and make our water fresher, put oxygen for our fish. And it's going to do a whole lot to make our pond a whole lot more, prettier than what it is already now. It's a lot of maintenance, friends. I will just go ahead and let you know that a pond is a lot of maintenance. You guys who have a pool or if pond knows that. Okay. I feel like I'm all over the place in this video. I feel like I'm all over the darn place. Let me just catch everybody up to where we're at, and I'll try to get focused. I'm having squirrel moments today. Carl has a nest. We will go check on those eggs right now, hopefully before they make their transition. Carl's over here eating, and hopefully we can get down to the pasture, see the nest before he comes back. Number two, we're having a guy run electricity to our well house so we can keep it warm in those cold winter months. This past winter, we had to run extension cords across the ground. We're having electricity run to our pond to get an aerator eventually, and electricity run to our horse barn for their fans and for their lights and for whatever the farriers or vets need when they come out. So there's two things happening in today's video. I'm worried because the fella took off with my farm truck. I don't like that, but he needed the truck and all he has is a fancy car. So I'm a little bit nervous. He's not back, and that's my truck, y'all. That's my truck, and I use that truck. I need that truck, and it's mine. That kind of worries me a little bit, but marketplace people, you never know what you get. You never know what you're getting, right? But we are saving some money. Okay, I think we're all caught up. I am in the process of getting limbs cut and cleaned up. Let's go right now and see the ostrich nest. Baby, can we see the babies? I gotta make sure Carl's not coming. There's Carl on the high hill. Sweetie, can I look real fast, baby? Can Daddy look? So you see they've already eaten some of the rotten eggs, the ones that were no good. They will, on their own, get rid of the ones that are no good. And they've busted one over here. Baby, can Daddy look? Oh boy. Sweetie, I want to look before Carl comes. Can I look real fast? Carl's coming to kill me, sweetie. Baby, I want to look at them eggs. Carl's coming to kill me. So Debbie's not going to let me look. Guys, I'm sorry. Debbie's not going to let me look, and Carl's coming back. He's coming to kill me. So I'm going to go ahead and leave and not bother anybody. But this is the nest. There's eggs there. I will try to get video for you, but I got to go because Carl's coming. And there's a nest here. Since I can't show you the nest, let me just show you old video of the last time that we had ostrich babies. Carl's running. Oh shit, fire. So here's Carl and Debbie. They've walked over to the fence line. Excuse me, little munchkin. Go, move away. So here's Carl and Debbie. And on the ground there, I see 3 little munchkins. Now, you know we came by yesterday and we put up the chicken wire so the 3 munchkins cannot cross through to the other side. Now listen, that's gonna get annoying real fast. Stop it. Here comes the babies. Hey, come over here, you guys. So that means that there's no one else over on the eggs, and this would be hey, I'm gonna shoo you away because you're gonna start getting all, you're just gonna mess up my video. I'm trying to make a video of Carl and Debbie, the beautiful family, and the 3 babies. Here they come. Hey, you. Stop it, Cornholio. Hi, babies. Hello, little ones. So they're out for a morning stroll. So there's a lot of things that are going to happen here in these first 2 months. Carl and Debbie are going, mostly Carl, will take over the role of teaching the babies everything they need to know about how to survive. And already you can see the babies walking around pecking along the ground. So what I'm going to do is come out with some feed. I'm going to put some crumbles all along the ground over here. And if I'm, you know, this is where Carl and Debbie eat. This is where Carl and Debbie eat, all along the fence line over here. And Carl has probably brought the babies over because this is where they normally find food. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and feed Carl and Debbie. And along here with the babies, I'll throw some crumbles on the ground. Shut up! Seriously, every one of y'all! Okay, well, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. And in the comments, I would love to see what you think about us allowing Carl to have babies, or if you're going to take the stance of absolutely not. We'll talk more about this in upcoming videos. And then I will show you that nest first chance I get, but I have to catch those birds at a transition time because otherwise Mama's not going to get up and neither is Daddy. So thank you for watching. We love you. We're blessed to have you, and we will catch you guys on the next video.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.